that work is underway on President Vladimir Putin's order last week to prepare proposals for a possible Russian nuclear test. Lavrov has also stated that Russia had received no clarification from the United States regarding President Donald Trump's order for the U.S. military to resume nuclear tests. Russia-U.S. relations, viewers, have deteriorated sharply in the past few weeks as Trump has been frustrated with a lack of progress towards ending the war in Ukraine. In fact, the planned summit with Putin in Budapest was cancelled as well. With us on the broadcast is Mr. Quinton Hitchcock. Interesting update coming in from Russia. We'd seen a statement by Vladimir Putin just a while back where he had emphasized, while directing his officials to prepare for nuclear tests, that if Washington goes ahead in the aftermath of Trump's announcement and conducts nuclear tests, as in testing of the warheads itself, the explosive bombs, Russia would do so as well. We've only up until now, in this century at least, seen only one nuclear bomb being actively tested, that too by North Korea. The US conducted its last test around 33 years ago, so there's been a considerable pause. And Russia, of course, had done so even earlier when it was the erstwhile Soviet Union. With this now taking place, in your assessment, is this mere posturing, mere tough talk by the leaders? What has really driven Donald Trump's decision? Is it Russia or is it China as well, with reports coming in that China is eyeing expanding its arsenal to 2,000? And does this really risk reviving the sort of arms race that we've seen during the Cold War?
Well, there's no question. This is beyond dangerous rhetoric. I think, this is the kind of thing that could escalate out of control very quickly and very dangerously. Not to mention, you mentioned when the United States last tested a nuclear weapon. It's fitting because I'm in Dallas, Texas right now, and just the next state over is where we tested the very first nuclear weapon in American history. There's beyond a number of very dangerous implications to this, to testing for both countries, not to mention the European Union, Ukraine, China, India, Pakistan, a lot of other countries with a nuclear arsenal are also looking at this and sitting on pins and needles to see what's going to happen. But in terms of our relationship with Russia, our influence in Europe, our influence with the EU, with Ukraine, with Russia, it's this could potentially be a very dangerous turning point. It's also interesting that 72 hours ago, President Trump was in Miami speaking at the American Business Forum and made other contrary comments that China, Russia, the United States are working to denuclearize their arsenals. So I don't know what